Government drama llama ding dong. And I'm going to respond to a particular comment that I don't normally do because, well, you'll see. What comment, you ask? Well, the first one in the image here. On my page, I highly believe in taxing the rich, so I'm not talking about the second one. I'm not the first person to address stuff like this. There are other TikToks discussing the same thing, and some of them do say it much, much better than I could. I say this as a blue dot in a red state. You are not a better person just because you happen to be in a quote-unquote blue state. This isn't about red versus blue. This is more about other things like systemic wealth inequality. There are certain things we cannot control in life, such as where we are born, when we are born, who our parents are. Being able to move is a privilege, and your zip code is one of the biggest factors in determining your socioeconomic status as an adult. So if you're born poor, good luck escaping the system designed to keep you poor. Right now, I consider myself okay, but all of that can disappear overnight, just as it could for the person that commented. Acting like you're better just because you're in a blue state is ignoring the fact that thousands of people did vote red in those states as well. On the flip side, a lot of people in red states also voted blue. Even if the majority of people vote for a certain thing in a particular state, it's not even a guarantee. Case in point, look at Missouri. Even though the majority of people voted to protect women's health care, the legislators still said, no, we don't like that, we're gonna redo it. People that are blue dots in red states fight harder every day for our existence than those in blue states. Let's be real here. So get off your high horse and stop looking down your nose at people, okay? Okay? Okay. I have lived in both urban and rural areas, and there are things that I like and dislike about both. There are good things about living in Appalachia or the Ozarks, and there are also bad. There is a beauty in open grasslands, prairies, and the desert that sometimes people just don't understand. There's probably a good chance this is also the same type of person that gets upset when someone in Europe calls everyone in the US stupid. Most people live within I think 75 miles of where they were born. I don't remember the exact statistic off the top of my head. Being able to move is a luxury, and not everyone has access to those kinds of resources. Also, not everybody wants to move, and some people do like where they came from. Anyways, all that to say, let's not lose sight of the fact that this isn't really a red versus blue issue. It's just a distraction from the usual suspects, such as systemic wealth inequality that is built into the system. The last thing I want to bring up is those quote-unquote red states may not be as red as you think they are. So if you're into numbers and statistics and data science, they have a whole data dashboard that you can look at the Election Truth Alliance. The ETA's work is also related to the work of Dr. Beth Clarkson in Kansas, who noticed some weird things that happened during the Kansas governor race. All this tells me when someone leaves a comment like this is they don't understand the big picture. And now that I'm done with this break, I get to go back to compile more code. Llama out.